the visitors on the scoreboard, the Sioux Falls East, and the home team on the scoreboard, Post 22 Hardhats. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for each squad. Will the teams please line up on their respective baselines? First, the starting lineup for the visitors, Sioux Falls East. Leading off the shortstop, number 1, Cale Meyer. Batting second and playing second base, number 4, Ethan Canettle. Batting third and playing center field, number 11, Colin Lunders. Batting fourth and catching, number 22, Caleb Bowman. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33, Jude Timma. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 99, Reed Atkinson. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 8, Hudson Eaglehouse. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 14, Josiah Logan Jeffries. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 2, Cooper Wasman. Pitcher for Sioux Falls East this afternoon, number 18, Jack Robbins. And the players to be used later, number 26, Jacob Adren. 27, Landon Dawson. Number 13, Carter Brady. And 44, Brady Burra. Sioux Falls East is coached by Dan Hughes, Jake Workema, and Will Rao. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the Post 22 Hardhats. Leading off, the designated hitter, number 10, Aiden Roberts. Batting second for shortstop, number 3, Jackson Reeder. Batting third, the center fielder, number 9, Hudson Ogle. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 25, Josh Elder. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13, Brixton Steen. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 14, Hadley Burris. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 2, Kane McLeod. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 23, Hayden Giddings. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 20, Reagan Koskin. Or pitcher for the Hardhats, number 27, Brody Lee. And the players to be used later for the Hardhats, number 4, Ryan Nickbauer. Number 12, Roden Sales. Number 15, Ryan Turnquist. Number 17, Declan Mickley. Number 19, Lars Kiefer. Number 24, Rowan Frederickson. And number 30, Raven Staple. Hardhats are coached by Rich Down, Steve Wolf, Nick Ewing, and Bud Bartholow. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and
Ready to go here for game 2 of the doubleheader between Sioux Falls East and the Post 22 Hardhats. After game 1, the Hardhats came away with a 14-9 win. As we get ready to go here for game 2, we'll take a look here defensively for Post 22. A little bit of some changes happening from game 1 to game 2 here. Going from left to right, in left field became McLeod. In center field be Hudson Ogle. And in right field be Tate Giddings. Around the horn in the infield at third base will be Hadley Burris. At shortstop, Jackson Reeder. Second baseman, Brixton Steen. And at first will be number 20, Ray Koskin, with Josh Eller, the catcher. And the starting pitcher on the mound is right-hander number 27, Brody Lee. As Brody will be making his 8th start here on the season. 41 innings pitched, a 4-1 record with 40 strikeouts to 24 batters walked here, and a 3.41 ERA for Brody on the season as he'll take in his warm pitches. We'll take a look here again at the Sioux Falls East lineup. As leading off will be the shortstop, number 1, Cale Meyer. Batting second, playing second base, number 4, Ethan Nettle. Batting third in center field, number 11, Colin Lunders. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 22, Caleb Booman. Batting fifth at first, number 33, Jude Tamat. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 99, Reed Atkinson. Batting seventh in left field, number 8, Hudson Weeblehouse. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 14, Josiah Loban Jeffries. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 2, Cooper Wasman. And the starting pitcher here for Sioux Falls East for game 2 will be number 18, Jack Robbins. As we saw, Declan Mickley, the starter for game 1 for Post 22. As he went through 5 innings, threw for 3 strikeouts, only allowed 3 runs and 4 hits against for Declan. And then we saw 2 pitchers come in later in Tate Giddings and Brixton Steen. So Brody will get his few warm pitches in, and then game 2 will be underway.
Leading off for Sioux Falls in the top of the first inning. Shortstop, number 1, Cale Meyer.
So Cale Meyer will be the leadoff hitter here, the shortstop for Sioux Falls East. As for him, back in game 1, he walked twice and had 2 hits with a double and a single. As we also saw him pitch the 5th all the way to the 6th for Sioux Falls East. So he'll be the leadoff hitter as Brody Lee will get set here on the mound. Meyer, the right-handed batter, steps on in. Terry Lundeen, the home plate umpire here for game 2 of the doubleheader, as the first pitch is underway, and this one is down the middle. That'll be called in for strike 1. As Brody gets set up here on the mound, we'll put the ball here behind his back with the glove hand on the hip. As the 0-1 pitch here comes to Meyer. Next offering, this one will just be taken outside, so evens the count here on 2 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike. Meyer steps back in, holds the bat up here high. Lee kicks the leg, the 1-1 pitch coming, a swing. This is popped up right back to Brody on the mound and makes the catch here. And that's for the first out here of the inning. So Cale Meyer pops up. This pulls in the second baseman, number 4, Ethan Nettle, up to the plate. Just on the 3rd pitch here of this game. As Ethan Nettle will come up to the plate. As for him back in game 1, as he walked 2 times and went 3 for 3 on 3 singles. First pitch here from Lee. This one will be taken outside for ball 1. As the second baseman here for Sioux Falls East, he'll step back in. The 1-0 delivery comes, a swing. This is a foul ball that gets hooked up and at a play off to the right side. So the count is brought here to an even 1 ball, 1 strike count. Brody here with the ball behind his back. Nettle steps back in as the right-handed hitter. The 1-1 pitch on the way, a swing. And that one going directly into the dugout there for Sioux Falls East. So that foul ball brings the count here 1-2. As will be Colin Lunders, the center fielder here on deck for Sioux Falls. As Brody will get a new ball here, as that one behind his back on the mound. As the 1-2 pitch here on its way. This one down low on the turf. That will be taken there for ball 2. 2-2 with 1 away here in the top of the first inning, following the pop-up right back to the mound there from Cale Meyer. The pitch, swing, this one on the air, into center field. That will land for a base hit. So, first runner aboard here in the game for Sioux Falls East will be the second batter, Ethan Nettle, as he will find for his fourth hit here in this series. As he'll pull in the center fielder, number 11, Colin Lunders, up to the plate. As for Colin, back in game one, as he had one walk with one base hit, going 1 for 4. So now with a runner on first and Nettle, Lee here on the mound offers the first pitch. This one comes up high, and I'll be taken there for ball 1. We saw 2 successful pickoff attempts in game 1 from post 22, one on second and one on first from Declan Mickley and Brixton Steen to finish out for game 1 of the doubleheader. As the 1-0 pitch comes to the plate, this one low and outside, as that will be taken there for ball 2. Just the third batter here in this start for game 2. Colin Lunders back in the batter's box. Lee takes a look over to Nettle on first following his space hit. Looking back and forth, the pitch. This one in down low. That will start off 3-0 here. As will be the catcher, Caleb Booman here on deck for Sioux Falls East. As Brody gets set on the mound here, and Lunders will follow the same here in the box. One final look to the runner on first. The 3-0 delivery. This one is up high, as I'll be taken in there for ball 4. So the first walk allowed here on the day for Brody Lee will put runners on first and second. And the cleanup hitter here and the catcher, number 22, Caleb Booman, will step up to the plate. As he went 1 for 3 back in game 1, singled on his last at-bat, and then followed with a hit by pitch as well and scoring for 1 run. So he will step in, the first left-hander that Brody Lee will face off here against in this game. Runners take their lead off there from first and second. As the first pitch comes on in, this one is going to be taken high and outside. That will start off here 1-0. As the Hardhats up in the double digits for base hits at Sioux Falls, they finished the game with 8. Pulse 22 finished with 13. As now Lee's 1-0 pitch, this one will come up high, as that will go there for ball 2. So following the 4-pitch walk to Colin Lunders, Booman will start off here 2-0 with only 1 out. As Nettle will stand off there on second following his single. As Lee kicks and deals, the 2-0 pitch swung on, popped up. This one going into center field. Ogle giving chase as he is under. He makes the catch and brings us here for the second out of the inning on the pop fly. As we now go here to the number 5 hitter, as this is the first baseman, number 33, Jude Tamat. As he struck out on his last at-bat. Also went 2 for 3, having a total of 3 RBIs and a single and a double. So he will step up to the plate here as Sioux Falls is down to their last out here in the top of the first inning. So runners still remain there on first and second. As Lee will throw his first pitch. This is swung on. A ground ball gets through. That one rolling into right field. They're going to send a run around third. Giddings, the throw coming home. As this one will get there in time, but will pull Eller there off of home plate as 1 run will come in to score. So an RBI single there for Jude Tamat, as that will put runners on the corners there for Sioux Falls. And just like they did back in game 1, they get up here on the board early. As this will pull in the designated hitter, number 99, Reed Atkinson, up to the plate. As Ethan Nettle, he will come in to score for the first run of the game. As Brody Lee will call for a sign here out in front of home plate. As he'll return behind the dish. 2 hits now total in this game for Sioux Falls East. Ethan Nettle and Jude Tamat having the 2 base hits. As Atkinson ready to see his first pitch. As he walked twice in game 1 and struck out once as well. As Brody offers the first pitch, Atkinson will take a swing a little late there on that one, as he'll fight that one off to the side here for a foul ball. So the count is starting off here 0-1. 2 outs on the pop-up there from Cale Meyer, right back to Brody Lee, into the pop fly from Booman in the center field. As the Hardhats trying to find that lucky third one. Lee takes a look to the runner on first. The 0-1 pitch comes on in, a swing. This one high up in the air into right field. Giddings backtracks, backpedaling, and he's able to make the catch. And that will be for the third out there at the top of the first inning. As 2 base hits come in there for Sioux Falls East, they get 1 run scored thanks from the RBI single from Jude Tamat. As we saw 1 walk in there from Brody Lee as well. As for post 22 here going in to the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Aiden Roberts, the leadoff hitter, followed by Jackson Reeder and Hudson Ogle. So Lars Kiefer, who was playing center field in game one, he will sit here for this game. So take a look here for the post-22 lineup. Batting fourth will be the catcher, number 25, Josh Elder. Batting fifth, playing second, Brixton Steen. And the sixth spot will be Hadley Burris. Batting seventh, Kane McLeod. And the eighth spot, Tate Giddings. And batting ninth will be Reagan Koskin. As we'll take a look defensively here for Sioux Falls East. In the outfield, going from left to right, will be number 8, Hudson Wiebelhaus. And center field will be number 11, Colin Lunders. And right field will be number 2, Cooper Wasman. In the infield at third base, it'll be number 14, Josiah Loban Jeffries. At shortstop will be number 1, Cale Meyer. Second baseman, number 4, Ethan Nettle. And playing first, number 33, Jude Tamat. The catcher is number 22, Caleb Buman. And the starting pitcher here is a right-hander, number 18, Jack Robbins. So as they will get set there, 2 errors came defensively for Sioux Falls back in game one. After that fifth inning where Post 22 put up 9 runs to have after they were trailing down 6-2. As they came back in with the lead there in the fifth inning. As for Ian Roberts back in game one, as on his first 3 at-bats, he kind of started off a little quiet as a hit by pitch and then 2 flyouts. Then came 4 RBIs and 2 base hits later from Post 22's designated hitter as he is making his way up here to the plate right now.
Leading off for the Hardhats in the bottom of the first inning. Designated hitter number 10, it's Roberts.
As for Roberts, now a part of the 50 hit club here on the season for Post 22. Only 3 members, and Jackson Reeder, Lars Kiefer, and Aiden Roberts in that category. As first pitch here for Roberts, he'll take this one inside for ball 1. As we saw, the starting pitcher for Sioux Falls in game 1 was a lefty and Cooper Wasman, as he's now playing right field here for game 2. Glove over the face, the 1-0 pitch comes. As this one high and outside, Roberts takes it for ball 2. 12 walks to 4 strikeouts here for AR on the season. As he waits to see the 2-0 pitch here. He'll take a swing and a ground ball. This one gets past the shortstop and rolls into left field. So a leadoff single here for Aiden Roberts. He picks up the bat where he left it off there in game 1. And he will get on first base. And this pulls in the shortstop, number 3, Jackson Reeder, up to the plate. As for Jackson back in game 1, he went 3 for 4, having 3 singles. One of them being for a bunt single. Also tallying in for 2 runs and an RBI. So Roberts will take his lead off there on first. Leads the team in stolen bases with 23. First pitch comes to Reeder. This one's inside. Is going to get away from the catcher and Buman. As Roberts will take off there off that wild pitch on to second. As the Hardhats will get the tie-in run a little bit closer to the home plate. As the go-ahead run here at bat for Jackson Reeder. Still following the wild pitch. Reeder starts off 1-0 here. Robbins back on the mound here with the ball behind his back. One last look over to Aiden Roberts there on second, the pitch. As this one just comes up high. That one taken there for ball 2. So Reeder a second here outside as the left-handed hitter. As he will now step back in. It'll be Hudson Ogle, the center fielder here on deck for Post 22. As Robbins will give the nod over to his catcher and Buman. 2-0 pitch. Reeder, this one coming up high as they'll be taken there for ball 3. As for Jackson here on the season, 23 walks to 10 strikeouts. As we saw back in game 1, the first 2 batters for Post 22, Roberts and Reeder, both got on following hit by pitches. As it was a rough start for both pitchers back in game 1, as Reeder will take this one in there for ball 4, and we'll see a walk here. So the first 2 base runners for Post 22 on first and second, and Roberts and Reeder. This will pull in the center fielder, number 9, Hudson Ogle, up to the plate. As we saw him batting 9th and playing right field in game 1, he gets moved up here to the 3 spot and to center field. As he also had a little bit of a quiet start, too, on his first 2 at-bats, going 0 for 2 on a line-out and strikeout. And then follow the next 2 at-bats with an RBI single and a walk and scoring for 2 runs. As Robbins offers the first pitch, a bunt will be placed down here by Ogle, as that one is going to get picked up, as the throw to first won't get there in time. As they are going to pull Ogle back here, as they're going to say that was in there for a foul ball. As it was starting to hook left, when Loban Jeffries went to go pick it up, as Ogle, who beat out the throw, But that one just going a little bit off there from the first baseman and Jude Tomat. So Ogle makes his way back here to the batter's box as he will step back in. He receives the play call there from manager Rich Downs on the third base side. As Robbins here with the ball behind his back with the glove here on the chest. Takes one look back to Roberts on second. The 0-1 pitch comes in. This one just low and inside for ball one. As Ogle's still trying to place down on that bunt like he did on that first pitch. That was just taken there for a foul ball. We'll see if he can do it here again. As Tomat, the first baseman, plays in front of the base runner of Jackson Reeder. As Robbins, the pitch. This one comes inside, gets away from the catcher. As runners will advance off that wild pitch to second and third. So Roberts, second time here on this rally that he has advanced to the next base there following a wild pitch. So that puts the Hardhats tying run on third and go-ahead run there on second. As Ogle will go 2 balls, 1 strike here. As Robbins waits the call here on the mound. Kicks a leg, the 2-1 pitch coming. Ogle a swing just a little early. As that will go foul here in front of the Sioux Falls dugout. And now the count is brought even here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So new baseball here on the mound for Jack Robbins, the right-hander. As it'll be Josh Elder, the catcher, here on deck for post 22. As Ogle ready to see the 2-2 pitch. On its way. This one is high and outside. Gets away. Hits the backstop. Roberts coming in. The tag. Not in time. As Aiden Roberts will come in to score the tying run. It's now a tie game 1-1. So Reeder, the only base runner left there on first. As Ogle will see full count here. As for Roberts now, 48 runs here scored on the season. Now the 3-2 pitch here to Ogle as he will swing and miss. And they'll be taken there for strike 3. And that brings us here for the first out of the bottom of the first inning. As Robbins will add for his first strikeout swinging. And now we go to the cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 25, Josh Elder, up to the plate. As for Elder back in game 1, as he went 0 for 3 with a pop-up strikeout and groundout, also having a hit by pitch as well. So he's trying to fight for his first base hit here in this doubleheader. And the first pitch he sees, he takes that one high and inside for ball 1. As Jackson Reeder there on third base. As Ogle, who will strike out for the 7th time here this season. 1-0 pitch to Elder, this one high and tight again for ball 2. Quick reset here for Elder. He comes back in as the left-handed hitter. Robbins has the next pitch ready to go, the 2-0. Swung on by Elder, softly hit ground ball, picked up by second. He will toss it over to first as Reeder will come in to score, and that brings us here for the second out of the inning. As Post 22 now has their first lead here in the game, it's 2-1. As now we go to the number 5 hitter, the second baseman, number 13, Brixton Steen, as he will come up to the plate. So Jackson Reeder and Aiden Roberts scoring the first 2 runs here for Post 22 like they did back in the first inning of the last game. As for Steen here, he will see the first pitch from Robbins as a fastball that just goes high and outside. We start off here 1-0. As for Brixie, he went 1 for 3. Had a single and a walk as well, scored 1 run. As the count here 1-0 with 2 outs. Robbins the pitch. This one is in, called for a strike. As Steen will watch that pitch go all the way in through. Sways the bat here back and forth and holds it here on the shoulder. Robbins the windup, the 1-1 pitch to the plate. Steen a swing up in the air into right field, and under it and making the catch there is Cooper Wasman to make it for the 3rd out there of the first inning. Post 22 has a 2-1 lead here after 1, as we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 2nd inning. Ready to go here for the start of the second inning. As leadoff hitter here for Sioux Falls East, this is going to be the left fielder, number 8, Hudson Weebelhaus, up to the plate here. As Brody Lee gets set, ready to go here for his second inning, the first pitch comes to the plate. As this one will be in here for a strike. As for the Sioux Falls left fielder back in game 1, Weebelhaus went 1 for 3, also having a walk and a strikeout. So Lee, the second offering, this is swung on up in the air into right field. Giddings going towards it and makes the catch here for the first out of the inning. So on the fly out there from Weebelhaus, this will pull in the third baseman, number 14, Josiah Loban Jeffries, up to the plate. As for back in that first inning, we only saw one base hit, or two base hits from Sioux Falls East from Ethan Nettle and Jude Timmett. As Loban Jeffries here, we'll see the first pitch from Brody Lee, as he will swing and miss and takes that one in for strike one. As for Loban Jeffries, he had one base hit that came off an RBI bunt single, and he reached on air and went 1 for 3. Next pitch he sees, this one is taken low and outside, and we'll even the count here to 1 ball, 1 strike apiece. As Lee will give the nod here to Elder. As the 1-1 pitch here comes to the plate. This one down the middle with no swing there, take it for strike 2. As will be the right fielder Cooper Wasman here on deck. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up in this inning for Sioux Falls East. As Lee stands tall here on the mound, kicks the leg up, the 1-2 pitch on its way. As backing up goes Loban Jeffries, and that pitch is inside and low for ball 2. As he's set back up in as the right-handed batter, Lee puts the ball here in the glove out in front of his chest. As the 2-2 to the plate. Swan on a ground ball hit towards Steen at second. He scoops and throws to Koskin at first. And that will find us for the second out here of the second inning.
Ground out brings to the plate the right fielder, number 2, Cooper Wasman.
As Cooper Wasman, as he will come up, he'll make his first at-bat here in this doubleheader, as he was the starting pitcher back in game 1 for Sioux Falls East. So after the first 2 batters, for the first 2 outs here of the inning, first pitch Wasman sees, he'll take a swing, a ground ball hit towards Reeder at short. He will throw to first, and Koskin stretches out and makes the catch there for the third out of the top of the second inning. As 3 up, 3 down, a fly out from Weebelhaus as the leadoff hitter, and a follow with a ground out from Loban Jeffries, and Wasman grounds out there to Jackson Reeder. So Sioux Falls East, they go through their lineup at least one time here through 2 innings. As for post 22, the 3 batters due up will be Hadley Burris, the third baseman, followed by Kane McLeod, the left fielder, and Tate Giddings, the right fielder. As dining on the diamond, happening for post 22 on Monday, July 20th from 5 to 7. It's free to all fans and sponsors with spaghetti dinner with post 22 players coming out and serving you. It's a great event. If you have time, come out here to the ballpark and attend. As back in that first inning there for post 22, as we only saw one base hit that came from the leadoff hitter in Aiden Roberts, and a follow with a Jackson Reeder walk. So the first 2 base runners got on first and second. And then with wild pitches, Roberts who comes in to score, and then Josh Eller who came in, had an RBI ground out that allowed Jackson Reeder in to get the go-ahead run, where post 22 now has their 2-1 lead here in game 2. As Hadley Burris will be the leadoff hitter, we'll take a look here at how he did in the last game. As he had a strikeout and sack bunt on his first 2 at-bats, but then followed strong on his last 2 with an RBI single and a double for the Hardhats third baseman, as we saw him in the last inning move over to second, with Brixton Steen coming in to pitch there for the last inning.
Leading off for the Hardhats in the bottom of the second inning, the third baseman, number 14, Hadley Burris.
So Robbins here throwing 1 strikeout back in the first inning to Hudson Ogle. As the first pitch comes in, this one will fall in for strike 1. As he'll wait for his next call here from his catcher as he gets it. The 0-1 pitch, as this one is in down low for ball 1. As for Hadley Burris here this season on the plate, 28 walks to 35 strikeouts here for the Hardhats third baseman on the season. As Robbins a glove over the face, the kick, the 1-1 pitch. As Burris holds on the swing as that one comes up high, the strike zone in for ball 2. Burris, the right-handed hitter, pulls the bat up here to the shoulder. Robbins kicks and deals the 2-1 pitch. This one will go up high. That one will be called in for ball 3. Kane McLeod, the left fielder, waiting on deck here. 3-ball, 1-strike count to leadoff hitter in Hadley Burris. As Robbins looks straight on. The delivery of the pitch. This one aimed down low. That one is taken for ball 4. So a leadoff walk here to Hadley Burris in the second inning. As the Hardhats will get a base runner here early on. The second walk handed out on the day here for Jack Robbins. As the left fielder, number 2, Kane McLeod, will make his way up to the plate as he hit for a 2-run home run back in Game 1. Helped the Hardhats have a 13-6 lead at the time. As he went 1 for 3, reached on error, and grounded out and flew out. So now Burris, the runner there on first. Robbins, the first pitch. This one is in down low. That'll be taken for ball 1. As McLeod here looking to show like he was going to go for a bunt. So it's going to be Coach Nick Ewing over on the third base sign. He's going to give out the call signs with Coach Steve Wolf over on first base. Robbins, the next pitch. This one is in down low and outside, taken for ball 2. After Hadley Burris walked on first, McLeod will start here 2-0 with nobody out. At the bottom of the second inning, Robbins looking over his shoulder. Offers the pitch here to McLeod. This one is in for a strike. So the count will go 2-1. As will be the right fielder, Tayton Giddings, on deck. As he will look for his first at-bat here in this doubleheader series as well. As Robbins fires away here on the 2-1 pitch and a swing and a miss from McLeod. As that will go in for strike 2. 2-2 count here for the Hardhats left fielder. As Robbins waiting on McLeod to step in, as he does. Holds the ball here in the glove, kicks leg, the pitch, swung on by McLeod. This is popped up in the air. This one in foul territory on the first base side. That one will land. So that foul ball here will keep the count 2-2. And McLeod will get another shot here on the 2-2 count. As that one was just popped up right into shallow right field as it was in foul territory. And that one just dropped with Jude Tamat, the first baseman, and the right fielder, and Cooper Wasman all giving chase after that one. So they allow everybody to get back here in time. As Kane McLeod ready to see the pitch. As Robbins stands straight here on the mound. The delivery. This one comes up high. A quick throw over to first as Burris gets back in time. So we see full count here in the second inning to Hardhats left fielder Kane McLeod. Giddings waiting there on deck. As Burris will take his lead off on first. Robbins, the pitch. This one in down low. It takes a bounce off of the turf. As Burris will just hold there on second. And that will be back-to-back walks here in the inning. As now Tayton Giddings, who will make his way up here to the plate. As for the Hardhats right fielder here on the season, he'll be making his 20th game here as a Hardhat this season. A 185 batting average with 5 hits, 4 RBIs, and 15 runs scored. Also tagged along for a 371 on-base percentage. So Giddings, who steps on in, as we saw him play in Game 2 of the doubleheader against Sioux Falls West, where he had 2 singles and a walk, as he's going to place this one in. That one just going foul on the third base line as he was trying to place that bunt. So that foul ball will have to bring him back here to home plate. Giddings having a bunt single back last night in Game 2 against Sioux Falls West. As post 22 here, they have won 3 out of their 4 games in the last 2 days. They swept Sioux Falls West last night and beating Sioux Falls East here Game 1. As Robbins has the next pitch ready to go. As the 0-1 offering here to Giddings. This one comes up high, will get away, and the wild pitch will advance runners here to the next bag. So Burris will go on third with Kane McLeod there on second, and the count even up here at 1-1 apiece for Giddings, as he is the 8th hitter here in the lineup for post 22. Having 5 walks to 8 strikeouts this season as well for Giddings here at the plate. So he will step up. Ball behind the back here for Robbins on the mound. He looks straight ahead to Burris on third. The pitch. This one high and inside gets away from the catcher and Buman, and Burris will come in and he will score. As now post 22 leads 3-1. And with only base runner there on third and K McLeod. So another wild pitch there that gets away from the catcher. As that's the second time we have seen that happen in this game. Ian Roberts did it the first time off a wild pitch and came home to score. So Giddings steps into the batter's box here facing a 2-ball, 1-strike count. As will be Reagan Koskin, the first baseman here, waiting on deck for post 22. The pitch. Giddings a swing and a miss for strike 2. So he will take a second for himself here outside the batter's box. Nobody out here, just the third batter here in the inning for post 22 after back-to-back walks to Burris and McLeod. He'll take a swing here on this next one, popped up high and over in right field as that will go out of play there for a foul ball. So he'll see another pitch here on a 2-2 count. Burris, who just scored his 42nd run of the season, as Robbins fires away the 2-2 pitch, as this one is in for strike 3, as that will catch Giddings looking, and Robbins will add here for his second strikeout of the game and the first out here of the second inning. As now coming up to the plate, the first baseman, number 20, Reagan Koskin, as he is playing first here, as we have not seen him for an at-bat here in this doubleheader series between West or East, as the first pitch takes. This one is in down low. As for Koskin here on the season, a .262 batting average with 11 hits, 7 RBIs, and 13 runs scored, as he was a courtesy runner back in Game 1 for Josh Hiller. We saw him pitch a little bit yesterday as well. As the 1-0 offering, this one comes high and inside for ball 2. As the Hardhats here to their number 9 hitter in the lineup, as Ian Roberts here waiting on deck. Then we flip back to the top of the order. Robbins fires away on the 2-0. Koskin swings, pops this one up, as that will go here out of play for a foul ball. So the count now goes 2-1 here for the Hardhats first baseman. Saw Regan Turnquist play first in Game 1. As K McLeod, the only base runner there on third here for the Hardhats. Robbins stands straight on the mound. 2-1. Koskin a swing. This one high up in the air into right field. Wasman, who is under it, makes the catch. McLeod will tag up here from third, as that'll be for the sacrifice fly. As post 22 has now extended our lead here to 4-1. As we now go back to the top of the order here for post 22. As this will be number 10, the DH, Aiden Roberts, as he is 1 for 1 in this game off a single and a run scored. As the Hardhats players, they will all meet there, Koskin and McLeod on their way into the dugout. As Robbins here will offer the first pitch to Roberts' second at-bat here of the game. He'll take a swing, this one on the air, right in between the gap of right and center. That will land all the way back to the fence as Roberts is taking off. It'll get picked up. He's rounding second as the throw won't get there in time. So Aiden Roberts with a triple on the first pitch that he sees. And they got to put a runner right back there on third. So he will go 2 for 2 here in this game. And Roberts adding here for his second hit, as he went 2 for 4 back in Game 1. As we're going to see an early mound visit here coming from Sioux Falls East on the mound. As we will wait here for the Jackson Reeder at-bat. As we didn't see a pitching change for Sioux Falls back in Game 1 until the 5th inning when Cale Meyer came in. Same thing happening there for post 22 until the 5th inning. Declan Mickley came out for Tate Giddings. As for Jackson Reeder here, before he will see his first pitch on his next at-bat as he walks back in the first inning, also scoring for a run. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, Hardhats scoring 2 runs in the first and 2 runs here in the second. So the mound visit will come to an end here for Sioux Falls. A total of 2 base hits here in the game for both teams, as Roberts has both of them here for post 22. As Reeder settles into the batter's box here, Robbins following the mound visit. The first pitch comes in, as this one is in there at knee level. That will be taken in for a strike. As Jackson taps on home plate, pulls the bat up here to the shoulder. Robbins fires away. This one is in down low as Buman able to get the stop there behind the plate, as they'll be taken there for ball one. As Sioux Roberts score the first run of the game off a wild pitch from third. So Reader here even on a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Robbins, the right-hander, dishes one off. This one comes up high for ball two. After we started this inning from the number 6 hitter in Hadley Burris, we make our way back here to the number 2 hitter in Jackson Reader. As Robbins, the 2-1 pitch. This one just in down low, the strike zone. That will be called in for strike two. Just catching enough of the corner there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Reader steps into the left-handed batter's box here for the Hardhats shortstop. Ball behind the back for Robbins. He pulls it in the glove. The pitch. The swing. This one to the second baseman. He makes the stop. That one out in front of the glove. The throw to first. Not in time. As Roberts will come in to score as Hardhats now 5-1 here. As that will be an RBI single for Jackson Reader as that will be tallied in for the third base hit there of the game. So Roberts will score his second run here of the game. As this will now be the Hardhats center fielder number 9, Hudson Ogle, as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a strikeout. So Robbins now taking a look over to Reader on first. He takes off to second. The pitch comes up high. The throw to second won't get there in time. So a stolen base there for Jackson Reader. As that will make it for his 12th stolen base of the season. And a 1-0 start here for Ogle. Robbins the ball here behind his back. Fires the next pitch. This one coming up way high. And that will be taken there for ball two. A little walk up there from behind the plate and Boomin as he throws that one back to Robbins on the mound. After first pitch here for game two was around 150. 2-0 count here for Ogle. The pitch, the swing, as that one just hooking for a foul ball going over there on the first base side. So that will have to pull Reader back to second. And now with 2-1 count here for Hudson Ogle. Steps back in as the lefty hitter. Robbins awaits the call here from his catcher and Caleb Boomin. The pitch. Ogle holds on the swing, takes that one up high there for ball three. As Josh Elder weighing off there to the side on deck. As Reader will take his lead off there from second. Robbins, the 3-1. That one high and outside as Ogle will take that for ball four. So the fourth walk allowed here in the game from Jack Robbins will put runners here on first and second for post 22. As Hudson Ogle will make that for the 12th time that he will get walked here this season. So Josh Elder makes his way up to the plate here as he is 0 for 1 in this game off an RBI groundout, which brought in the go-ahead run, and Jackson Reader was 2-1 at the time there on his last at-bat. So Robbins takes a look over to Jackson on second. The first pitch here coming, as this one will come up high of the strike zone. That'll be taken there for ball one. Robbins looks down the middle with Elder back in the box. Reader takes off to third. This pitch is inside as Boomin can't control that one into the throwing hand as he won't attempt to throw over to third. So Jackson Reader, who takes for his second stolen base here on this at-bat that he has. So that puts a runner there in scoring position on third and second open. And it's a 2-0 start here for Josh Elder. Still with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Robbins the pitch. Elder swings just a little late on that one. Pops this one up and out of play for a foul ball. Count now 2-1 here for the Hardhats catcher. As Ogle will take his lead off there from first, Reader will follow at third. As Robbins checks over his shoulder. As the 2-1 pitch comes. This one's outside, going to get away from catcher. As Reader will come in to score from third, and Ogle will take off there from second. So post 22 now leads 6-1 here in the bottom of the second inning, as Elder now facing a 3-ball, 1-strike count here. As it's Brixton Steen who will be waiting on deck. So the third wild pitch here in the game from Jack Robbins. And the second time that post 22 has used that to advantage to score. So look back to Ogle. The 3-1 pitch comes in. This one in for a strike. So Josh Eller will face full count here with 2 outs in the second inning. As he comes back in the batter's box. Look to Ogle on second. The pitch. This one in down low near the feet there. That'll be taken for ball 4 there to the walk leader on the team and Josh Elder. As he will take that now for the 39th walk on the season. So that puts runners here on first and second for post 22. We're going to see another mound visit here from Sioux Falls on the mound. Looks like this will be the game here for Jack Robbins. As for Robbins, just 1.2 innings pitched here in this game, 2 strikeouts, 5 batters walked, as he's allowed 3 hits and 6 runs against. So it looks like Sioux Falls is going to pull number 44, Brady Murrah, here in the game. And they're going to pull an outfielder out here, so they're going to make some substitutions, and we're going to take a quick step away here, and we'll be back after the warm pitches are done. So following the pitching change here from Sioux Falls, it'll be number 44, Brady Murrah. So Brixton Steen, who will come up to the plate here for post 22, as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a flyout in right field, as that was for the final out back in the first inning. As Hudson Ogle will stand on second with Braden Staper, the courtesy runner, in for Josh Hill there on first. As Murrah will take a look back here, they're going to stick with the right-hander. As the pitch comes into Steen, this one just high and outside, they'll be taken there for ball 1. Gets the call sign over there from Coach Ewing. As Steen ready to see the next pitch, Murrah offers it. This one will come inside. I'll be kind of there for strike 1. So 1-2 pitches here for Steen. You'll face a 1-ball, 1-strike count with 2-8. 4 total runs scored here in the second inning for post 22 to give him a 6-1 lead. The pitch, breaking ball, that one falling in for a strike. So Steen will go here 1-2. No swings for him so far here on his second at-bat of the game. As Murrah will give the nod back here to his catcher in Buman. The 1-2 offering. This one is outside. A good take there from Brixton for ball 2. So Murrah just his first batter faced here following the pitching change from Jack Robbins. As Ogle will take his lead off there from first. Staper will follow, Ogle on second, with Staper leading off there on first. Murrah has the pitch ready, the 2-2 on its way, a breaking ball high and outside. That'll be taken there for ball 3. And Brixie will face full count here. As on deck will be Hadley Burris. He was the batter that started off this inning here for post 22. As Murrah looks down the middle, as the pitch call here ready to go, it's in the glove. The 3-2, a little step back there off the mound, as he thought about throwing there to Ogle, as he won't even attempt it. So Steen ready here to face off against another 3-2. Murrah gives a nod over to Buman, the catcher. The pitch. The swing popped up as this one will go out of play for a foul ball, with the base runners there trying to jump the gun and get off early to the next base. So Steen will take a second here, a little walk outside of the left-handed batter's box, and he will step back in. As Murrah looking down the middle. One more time over to Ogle on second. The pitch. Steen swings a little bit late on that one, but he'll fight that one off for a foul ball and stays alive here on full count. So he takes a little walk here around the base, or around the boxes, and comes back in as a lefty hitter. As Murrah given a new baseball here, following back-to-back foul balls there from Brixton Steen. As Murrah, the 3-2 pitch coming. Breaking ball high and outside as that'll be taken there for ball 4. So Brixton Steen will walk, and that's going to put bases loaded here for post 22. As this will be Hadley Burris making his second at-bat here in the inning. And on his first at-bat, he walked as well. So he will step up to the plate here. As Murrah will look down the middle. Still with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. As the pitch comes in. As this will be taken in there for a strike right down the middle, with Burris watching that one go all the way into the glove there of Caleb Buman. Murrah will plant the right foot in and looks down the middle. Burris also scoring for a run here in this game. As the 0-1 pitch, this one is in down low. Taken for ball 1 with Hudson Ogle eyeing down that ball like a hawk there on third, as we saw 3 wild pitches that Jack Robbins threw that allowed base runners to score from third there from post 22. So Burris will sway the bat here back and forth. As Murrah, the delivery. And a swing and a miss as that one is down low on the turf, as I'll be taken there for strike 2 from Hadley. As he's down to his last strike here for his second at-bat of the second inning. As Murrah makes his return back up there to the hill. Bases still remain loaded here for the Hardhats. The pitch. As this one is in for strike 3, that will catch Hadley Burris looking. And that will do it for the second inning. Post 22 scoring 4 runs to give him a 6-1 lead here after 2, as we'll take a short break on Hardhats TV. And we'll be back for the start of the third inning. Ready to go here to start the third inning. As making his second at bat here in the game, this is going to be the shortstop number 1, Kale Meyer. As he is 0 for 1, he had a pop up that went right back to Brody Lee on the mound to give us the first out here of the game. So he will stand tall here on the mound and fires away the first pitch here of the third inning. This one will come high and inside, as I'll be taken there for ball 1. As Lee just 2 innings pitched here, 2 hits against and 1 run allowed. The 1-0 offering a swing there from Meyer, as that will just go for a foul ball. It goes right above the Hardhats dugout. So the count is even here on 2 pitches, 1-1. As Lee will hold the ball here behind his back, looking down the middle. As the pitch. And down low, just right above home plate, taken there for ball 2. As it'll be Ethan Nettle on deck and Colin Lunders in the hole. The 1-2-3 hitters due up in this inning for Sioux Falls East. As Lee kicks leg, the 2-1 pitch on its way. This one coming in close there to almost hitting the batter. As I'll be taken there for ball 3. Only 1 walk given out here in this game from Brody Lee. That came on the third at bat of the game. As this will be popped up here. As this one will go out into the crowd. So the count now will go here full count with nobody out to the leadoff hitter here in Kale Meyer. After that 3-1 there, you'll just take that one out for a foul ball. Stepping back in here comes Meyer. As Lee stands straight with the ball here in the glove. The 3-2 pitch on its way. A swing pops up. This one stays in the infield. Steen will call for it at second, and he will make the catch. And that brings us here for the first out of the third inning. And now this will pull in the second baseman number 4, Ethan Nettle, up to the plate.
Number 4, Ethan Nettle.
As for Nettle, 1 for 1 with a single and a run here in this game. As Lee will make his return up here to the mound. As the right-handed batter who will step on in. As Lee, the right-hander, offers the first pitch in. As that will go in for strike 1. As for Nettle here, has only scored the only run for Sioux Falls here in this game so far. Lee kicks leg the 0-1 pitch. This one is in down low. And outside, that one's taken here for ball 1. As for Brody, he would look to go to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln for college after just graduating here as a St. Thomas More graduate. Next pitch, this one comes up high and inside. That will go there for ball 2. As for Brody, his favorite MLB team, the New York Yankees, as he looks on in here to offer the next pitch here to Nettle. The 2-1. High and inside, taken there for ball 3. So same thing like we saw here on the last at-bat to Kale Meyer. Went to a 3-1 count, and then Lee finds him into full count and then gets him out for the out. As Lunders will wait here on deck. Lee, the 3-1 pitch coming. This one is going to be low and outside, as I'll be taken there for ball 4. And we'll see our first base runner here of the inning for Sioux Falls. As Colin Lunders, the center fielder, who will come up to the plate. As he walked on his first at-bat. Only 2 given out here on the game from Brody Lee. So he looks down the middle, waits to throw the first pitch. Takes one more look over there to runner on first. As the pitch comes in, as that one just going down there, the strike zone, that'll be taken there for ball 1. Quick look over to their third base coach, and stepping back in, here comes Lunders. He stands tall here on the mound. Fires away on the next pitch. This one high and inside. That one goes for ball 2. Little practice swing here outside the box. As Caleb Booman, the catcher here, on deck for the Sioux Falls East. Lee, the pitch. This one's going to hit the batter off of the shoulder. So the hit by a pitch will put runners here on first and second for Sioux Falls. As this will pull in number 22, Caleb Booman, up to the plate. As for Booman, 0 for 1 on a pop fly into center field. So Lee now having to worry about 2 runners here on first and second. as he will step up to the plate here as a left-handed batter. As Lee will hold the ball here behind his back. Stand straight while looking back to the runner on second. Jackson Reed will back off him. As the pitch comes in, this one coming close to hitting the bat. This will escape away from Elder and rolls to the backstop. So that wild pitch will advance runners over to second and third. And a 1-0 start here for Buman. So Buman ready to see the second pitch here after that first one comes inside and is going to get away from Elder. As he stands tall here on the mound. Next offering is in. High and outside. That will go there for ball 2. After it was Cale Meyer brought us the first out here at the inning on the pop-up, and then followed with a walk and a hit by pitch to Nettle and Lunders on second and third. As the 2-0 pitch comes on in, a swing, a hard hit ground ball that gets past Koskin and Steen. 1 run will come in to score as they're going to hold off the runner there on third. So Sioux Falls East, they get 1 run up there on the board here in the inning. It's now 6-2 the score. RBI single there for Buman. As this is going to be the first baseman, number 33, Jude Timmett, up to the plate here. As Nettle will score for his second time here in this game. Timmett 1 for 1 with an RBI single as well. As Lee will take a look there to the runner on first. Koskin has his glove up and ready. As the pitch, runner takes off to second. Elder the throw with the runner coming in home. The tag, and they're going to get the runner out there on second. As one will come in to score. So the lead is cut down to half here for Sioux Falls at 6-3. And now with 2 outs, as that'll be Colin Lunders coming in to score, but with Buman getting caught stealing there. So to Matt here waiting to see the first pitch as Lee will take a quick step off, and he will return back here on the mound. Plants the right foot, leans on in. Waiting the call here from his catcher and Elder. As he will get it. The pitch. A swing and a miss as that will go there for strike 1. Quick second here outside of the box for Timmett. Right-handed batter steps back in. Playing deep in the batter's box. As Lee, the glove out here in front of the chest. The pitch. The 0-1 turns into 0-2 with that swing and a miss. And we have 2 strikes here on 2 pitches with 2 outs in the top of the third. As Lee. Pitch. Swung on that one, going up and out of play on the foul ball. So it keeps the count the same here at 0-2. As he will step back in. As will be Reed Atkinson here on deck. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will do it there for the top of the third inning. So Brody Lee will find for his first strikeout here of the game and for his 41st on the season. And the strikeout there for Timmett. As for Post 22, the leadoff hitters here in the third inning will be Kane McLeod, Tayton Giddings, and Reagan Koskin. We're going to take a quick step away here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the bottom of the third inning. Ready to go here for the start of the bottom of the third inning. As coming up here to the plate, this is going to be the left fielder, number 2, Kane McLeod. As for Kane here in this game, he is on his first at-bat, he walked and scored for a run. As for the Hardhats, having a 6-3 lead after Sioux Falls scoring 2 runs there in the top of the third to cut this lead to half. As Murrah, the first pitch coming, this one is going to go in here for a strike on to Kane, and he will start off 0-1. Steps back in as a right-handed hitter. Still thinking about that 2-run home run that he hit back in the last game over the left field wall. Next pitch he sees, gets a piece of it there on that swing, so that foul ball pulls the count here on 0-2 on 2 pitches. It'll be Giddings, the right fielder, here on deck, as Koskin will go and pick up this foul ball here as they get that out of the way. So Murrah will give the nod here to the new catcher in Jack Robbins as the pitch. McLeod will place the swing. That's a softly hit ground ball over to third. The throw across and just gets him in time. So that'll bring us here for the first out of the third inning on the ground out there from Kane McLeod. As we now go here to the new hitter and the right fielder, number 23, Tatum Giddings, as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a strikeout. He was one of 2 strikeouts that Jack Robbins threw back in the first and second inning. So he will step into the batter's box here. Murrah looks down, gives the nod. As the first pitch comes to Giddings, he'll take a swing, a ground ball. That gets through. He will find for a base hit. As Post 22 will find for their 4th here of the game. And Giddings will find his 6th of the season. First pitch wasting no time. As this will now pull in the first baseman, number 20, Reagan Koskin, up to the plate. As he hit for a sacrifice fly back on his first at-bat. As that allowed Kane McLeod to come in and score. That one back in the second inning. As Murrah, the first pitch coming, this one high and inside, as I will go for ball 1 here to Koskin. Now Coach Downs there over on the third base side, where he will give out the call sign here to both base runner and Giddings and the batter here in Koskin. As Murrah, the pitch, following all the way through, this one is in down the middle. That'll be taken there for strike 1. 1-1 count here for the Hardhats first baseman. Pulls the bat up here to the shoulder. Murrah takes a look here over his shoulder to Giddings. He'll take off to second as Robbins, who bobbles that one there behind the plate, he won't get the throw off. So a stolen base there for Tatum Giddings, as he will add for his 7th here on the season. 3 total of stolen bases here in this game for Post 22, and a 2-1 count here for Reagan Koskin. As Murrah fires away on the pitch. This one is in there for strike 2 with no swing there from Koskin. So the number 9 hitter here in the lineup for the Hardhats, facing a 2-2 count, as Aiden Roberts here waiting on deck for the Hardhats. Murrah looks back to Giddings on second. The pitch. The swing gets a piece of it, so Koskin will stay alive here on a 2-2 count after that one was going down low in the turf, as Koskin right there just got a piece of it, so he'll stay alive. They get that foul ball moved out of the way. Murrah looking straight down the middle. Gives the nod as the 2-2 on its way. This one in strike 3, as that will find Koskin looking for out number 2 here in the third inning. As for Murrah, he will find for his 2nd strikeout here of the game. 2 looking. As now we go back to the top of the order, making his 3rd at-bat here of the game, number 10, Aiden Roberts. 2 for 2 with a single and triple here in this game, also scoring 2 runs as well. Giddings still remains on second. The pitch. Breaking ball that just comes up high. We'll start off 1-0 here to the DH. Takes a look at the bat and steps on in. As Murrah holding the glove hand here on the hip with his throwing arm off to his other side. The 1-0 pitch comes. Roberts a swing, popped up high in the air, going deep into left field. Back under it is Wiebelhaus, and he will make the catch, and that finds us here for the 3rd out of the 3rd inning. So after 4, 6-3 the score here in favor of Post 22, as we'll take a short break on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 4th inning. Ready to go here to start the fourth, as this is going to be the catcher, number 18, Jack Robbins, up to the plate, as he'll come in for the DH spot for Atkinson. First pitch he sees, pops this one high in the air, going into right field. Giddings is under it, and makes the catch there for the first out here of the inning. So Robbins, who will fly out. As we now go here to the number 7 hitter in the lineup, the left fielder, number 8, Hudson Weeblehaz, as he is 0 for 1 on a fly out in right field here as well in this game. So Brody Lee gets set and ready. Offers the next pitch. This one is in down low. That'll be taken there for ball 1. After Sioux Falls showing a little bit more of life there back in the last inning, scoring 2 runs, but they still trail here by 3 in the 4th. Lee the next offering, this one coming up high and inside. That will go for ball 2. Ball behind the back here for the pitcher and Brody Lee. He'll stand tall. Offers this one to the plate. A swing. That one is line drive caught by Steen. And that'll find us here for the second out of the inning. Just a little bit off to the right side. Steen just got over there in time and makes the catch there. So this will now pull in the third baseman and number 14, Josiah Lobin Jeffries, up to the plate, as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a grounder that was hit towards Brixton Steen. So first 2 batters here get the first 2 outs of the inning, as Lee will offer the first pitch. This one bouncing in the opposite batter's box and will roll all the way to the backstop. So that'll be taken there for ball 1. Lee the next offering. This one just comes in. That will be in for strike 1 with that pitch on the high inside corner. So the count evens here to 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Brody kicks a leg. The pitch. Swan on. Ground ball in play. As Burris can't pick it up at third, no play is there. And that will be a reach on air. So Lobin Jeffries gets on to first there, as the Hardhats will find their first error on the scoreboard, as this will now pull in the pitcher and number 44, Brady Murrah, up to the plate. As for Murrah making his first at-bat here in this game, Lee takes a look back to the runner on first, as the pitch comes on in. This one just low and outside for ball 1. As for Lobin Jeffries, he also reached on air back in the game 1 of the doubleheader. As Lee fires away here on the 1-0. This one just taken outside. That will go there for ball 2. So 2 pitches, 2 balls, 2 outs. As Murrah waiting to see here, he'll take in the number 9 spot for Cooper Wasmond here. As Lee fires away the pitch. This one in down low right above the cleats. That will be taken there for ball 3. As Cale Meyer, the shortstop, will be waiting on deck here for Sioux Falls. As Lee waiting the call here from his catcher and elder. As he'll get it, takes another look back to the runner on first. The 3-0 pitch on its way. This one down the middle there, call for strike 1. Hardhats trying to find for the third out here in the 4th inning. One more look over to Lobin Jeffries there on first, as Lee throws the 3-1. As that one will come up high in the strike zone. That will be taken there for ball 4. So the walk will put runners here on first and second for Sioux Falls. And now making his third at-bat here in the game will be the shortstop, number 1, Cale Meyer, as he is 0 for 2 in this game on 2 pop-ups. So a runner will come in for Murrah on first, as Lee will get set and ready here to see the new batter. Both base runners there with their lead off on first and second. As Lee the pitch. This first one will go in there for a strike. That'll be Landon Dawson, the runner for Murrah on first. Lee will stand tall here on the mound. The 0-1 offering. In down low, that'll be taken for ball 1. So 2 pitches, 1-1 count here. After the reach on air for Lobin Jeffries, and then the walk to Murrah. to put the runners there on first and second. As Lee takes another look to the runner on second. The pitch. Up high for ball 2. As for the Hardhats, their next game will be on Saturday in Spearfish at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. As then they'll be done there for the week, and then they go into senior night on Tuesday the 21st. And the state tournament just knocking around on the corner. As the next offering there from Lee, this one high and inside for ball 3. So the count goes 3-1 here with 2 away. As will be Ethan Nettle, the second baseman, waiting on deck here for Sioux Falls. As Lee looking back and forth. The 3-1 pitch is in. Swung on and missed. 4 strike 2, so full count here. Down to maybe one last pitch here in this inning for Sioux Falls. As Lee. 3-2. On its way to the plate. This one high and inside as that will go for ball 4. So a walk will put bases loaded here for Sioux Falls. As this will pull in Ethan Nettle here up to the plate. As he is 1 for 1 in this game with a single and a walk, scoring for 2 runs. As Sioux Falls down by 3. Lee will take a look back here. He'll wait for Nettle to step in the batter's box. As they will all get set up here. Bat up here to the shoulder. Lee the first pitch. As this one will come up high, and that will be taken there for ball 1. Tap in on home plate, getting settled in the right-handed batter's box. Lee puts the ball here in the glove. The 1-0 pitch on its way. This one just enough on that outside corner to be called for a strike, so the count evens itself out here to 1-1. Brody leans on in, one foot in front of the other. The 1-1 pitch. Nettle watches it, takes a little step back. That one goes inside and low for ball 2. As he comes right back on in. As Lee kicks a leg, the pitch. High inside, that one for ball 3. 3-1 count here with 2 outs, bases loaded. As Lee will come back here on the mound. Nettle, who walked on his last at-bat, will be Colin Lunders, the center fielder here on deck. As Lee has the pitch. The offering. Low and outside as they'll be taken there for ball 4. So with that RBI walk, that will allow a score to come in. As that is going to be Logan Jeffries. As we're going to see Coach Downs come his way here out of the dugout. As we're going to have a mound visit here for post 22. So the mound visit will come to an end here for post 22. As Elder and Lee will talk there on the mound, and they will both split off here. And this will be Colin Lunders, the center fielder, as he has a walk and hit by pitch here in this game. Also scoring for a run. Bases will still remain loaded here for Sioux Falls East. Now they have cut the lead down by 2. As Lee off the first pitch here following the mound visit, as this will go in there for strike 1. Stepping back in comes the right-handed hitter. Lee looks down the middle as the next pitch here ready to go. The 0-1 to the plate. This one inside, a little step back. That will be taken for ball 1. Hardhats trying to use that mound visit here to get a little rally going to finish out the top of the 4th. The 1-1 pitch is in. Down low, call that for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. As Lunders steps back in. As he'll wait here on the pitch from Lee. The 1-2. And down the turf. That one coming in the chest there of Elder as he gets the block, and that one roll out in front of him. So the count now 2-2. Deep breath here for Lunders outside the box as he'll step back in. As Lee stands tall. Gives away the 2-2 pitch. This one aimed down low. That will go for ball 3. So full count here to Lunders with bases loaded. Draws his line there on home plate. As Lee will have the glove here out in front of his chest. Kicks leg, the pitch. Runners take off, a swing. Popped up and goes out of play there for a foul ball. So a new ball is given here to Brody Lee on the mound. As Lunders will step back in after fighting that one off there. As he will stand tall. Base runners here. Go in motion, the pitch. In strike 3, catches him looking. And that will do it there for the top of the 4th inning. So Brody Lee will find for his second strikeout there of the game. As we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV. Score is 6-4 in favor of Post 22 as we'll be back for the start of the bottom of the 4th. Ready to go here to start the bottom of the 4th inning. As leadoff hitter here for Post 22, this is going to be the shortstop number 3, Jackson Reeder. As he will step up to the plate. Jackson having a walk and an RBI single here in this game. Also scoring for 2 runs. As Murr will offer the first pitch, a breaking ball. That one just drops in down low, so we'll start off 1-0. As Reeder will examine the bat here, and he will step back in. Murr, the right-hander, looks down. As the 1-0 pitch here comes on its way, this one comes inside as Reeder will take a little step back, and now he'll take that for ball 2. So it'll be Reeder followed by Hudson Ogle and Josh Elder here, the 2-3-4 hitters due up in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Hardhats. As Murrah, the pitch. Reeder, the swing. Ground ball hit towards second. Picked up there from Nettle as he will throw to first, and that catch is made, and that brings us here for the first out of the bottom of the 4th. As this will now pull in the center fielder, number 9, Hudson Ogle, up to the plate. Ogle, a strikeout and a walk for him here in this game. So he'll take a second here outside the left-handed batter's box and steps back in. As Murr will plant the right foot. Second batter here in the inning. Pitch. This one takes a bounce off of the turf as Ogle, we thought he got hit by the pitch as he was trying to take off there to first. As Terry Lundeen, the home plate umpire, said that one bounced first. So he's going to make Ogle pick up the bat here and start off 1-0. So Murrah stands on the mound, looks down the middle. Ogle waiting as the pitch comes in. A breaking ball that just high and outside as I'll go there for ball 2. Left-handed batter playing in center field here for game 2 after playing right field in game 1. As he'll take a little step back. That pitch is inside there for ball 3. Elder waiting on deck here for the Hardhats. Ogle waiting here on Murrah. As the pitch. In down low, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk there to Hudson Ogle for his second time getting walked here in this game. As Josh Elder, the catcher, who comes up to the plate, as he is 0 for 1, having a ground out and walk for him here in this game. As he will step up here as the left-handed batter. Ogle will take his leadoff there on first. As Murrah. The pitch. Breaking ball high and outside. That will be taken there for ball 1. As Elder sways the bat here back and forth. Murrah. The 1-0 pitch. Ogle takes off to second. That one outside for ball 2. The throw not in time. Still a stolen base there for Hudson Ogle. As he will find for his 7th stolen base here on the season. That puts the base runner there on second here with 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. Only out here in the inning came from the ground out from Jackson Reeder. As Elder waiting here to see the 2-0. Murrah delivers the pitch. As this one will go in there for a strike to Elder for 2-1 count. Throw gets past the runner as Reeder thought about taking off to third. As he'll just hold there on second. That one just went over the head of Murrah. And with Nettle, the second baseman, not going to pick it up, Reeder will just play his cards right and stay at second. Two 2-1 here. Elder waiting to see the next pitch. As Murrah throws this one here to the plate. A swing. That one popped up and out of play. So the count goes 2-2 here to the Hardhats catcher. Elder takes a look here at the bat and deep breath, and as he will step in. Murrah looking here towards home plate. Now back again there to Ogle on second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one's dropped in the turf as the throw over to first. And that'll be there for the second out of the inning. So the third drop strike for Josh Elder. As now this will pull in the Hardhats second baseman, number 13, Brixton Steen, here up to the plate. So Ogle still remains on second. For Steen, a flyout and walk for him here in this game. As Murrah gives it out over there to his catcher and Jack Robbins. As the first pitch coming, this one playing in the turf. Ogle takes off to third as the throw won't get there in time. So that'll be taken there for ball 1. Ogle stands on third. As Steen will take a second here outside the box as he will now step back in. As the right-hander looks down the middle. Ogle just standing 90 feet away on third. The 1-0 pitch comes here to Brixton. He'll take a swing, fouls that one up and into the crowd. And the count evens itself out here at 1-1. New ball given on the mound here for Brady Murrah. After he came in the second inning for Jack Robbins, throwing for 3 strikeouts here in this game. Pitch. Breaking ball. Steen gets contact with it up in the air going into left field. As that will land, that's for a base hit. Ogle will come in to score. As Steen rounding second, he will put on the brakes as he will find for an RBI double. And Post 22 leads 7-4. So Ogle, who will come in to score. As for Brixton Steen, as he will come in to find for his 33rd hit here on the season. And this will pull in Hadley Burris here up to the plate. Hadley having a walk-in strikeout looking here in this game. Scoring for 1 run. Takes the first pitch, a swing, a ground ball hit towards third. Picked up there, throw to first in time. And that'll be caught there for the third out of the inning. So plus 22, they will be able to get one run as they have a 7-4 lead here over Sioux Falls East after 4. We'll take a short break on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 5th inning. Ready to go here for the start of the 5th inning. A new pitcher on the mound for post 22 at number 13, Brixton Steen. As we saw him pitch in the last inning back in game 1, he comes in. So some changes come in the infield. As we see Braden Staper at first base, Hallie Burris over at second, and Reagan Koskin over at third. So some changes happening there in the infield for the Hardhats. As leadoff hitter here for Sioux Falls will be number 2, the DH. Number 22, Caleb Buman, as he is 1 for 2 in this game on his last at bat, hitting an RBI single. As the first pitch, Steen will throw. That one is going to be in there for a strike. So the count here will start off 0-1. Next offering, that one just goes high and outside, so the count will get even out here to 1 ball and 1 strike. Buman on his first at bat had a pop fly to center field, which was caught by Ogle. Next offering, a swing and a miss as that will go in there for strike 2. So 4 innings pitched there from Brody Lee. Through two strikeouts, 3 batters walked, 3 hits allowed, 4 runs against. As Buman will pop this one up as Elder ditches the mask. That foul ball goes up and out of play. So the count will still remain here 1-2. Another shot here for Buman as it's going to be Jude Tamat, the first baseman, on deck. And then it'll be Jack Robbins here in the hole. The 4, 5, 6 hitters up here for Sioux Falls in this inning. Steen kicks and deals the 1-2 pitch on its way. Another foul ball fought off. Back-to-back foul balls as Buman will come back in as the batter. Steen here with the glove over his face. Takes the step back, the 1-2 pitch. This one just goes high and outside as I'll be taken there for ball 1. Or ball 2. Steen back on the mound. Takes a deep breath. 2-2 on its way. Buman a swing. That one lined out of play. So that foul ball keeps him alive here on a 2-2. So Buman just the leadoff hitter here in the 5th with Sioux Falls down by 3 runs. Steps back in. Steen gives a nod over to Elder. The 2-2 pitch swung on. That one on a line going deep into right field, hooking right for a foul ball. So Buman just trying to stay alive here on a 2-2 count. Steen given a new baseball here on the mound. Puts the glove over the face. And the 2-2 to the plate. Breaking ball. That one just goes high and outside. That'll be taken there for ball 3. So full count. Buman comes back in. Steen, the pitch. Swung on, gets a piece of it, so fouled that one off into the netting. And another pitch here for Buman. Long at bat here for Sioux Falls, as they're trying to get themselves here back in this game after they had a 1-0 lead back in the first inning, and Post 22 came away with a 2-1 after the first. Next offering, this one goes high and outside, and that'll be taken there for ball 4. So Buman will earn the walk. Second sign that he's been on base here in this game. This will pull in the first base, number 33, Drew Timmett, up to the plate, as he is 1 for 2 with a single and strikeout in this game. We'll look over to his third base coach as he will step in the batter's box. Staper with his glove up and ready at first. Steen offers the first pitch, as this one will just come in down low as we start off here 1-0 in this at-bat. Turns and looks here to the middle. Tomat taps on the plate, puts the bat up here to the shoulder. Steen, the next pitch coming, a swing. This one up in the air as Reeder makes the catch, tags on second for 1 out, the throw to first for 2. As they'll be there for the 6-3 double play, and brings us our first 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
Smart play by Reeder, gets a double play. And brings to the plate. Number 18, catcher Jack Robbins.
So now the catcher, number 18, Jack Robbins, as he will come into the plate. He is 0 for 1 on a fly here in this game. Takes the first pitch on this one, pops this one high in the air into center field. Ogle is under it, and he will make the catch for the third out there at the top of the 5th inning. Bulls 22-7, Sioux Falls East 4. We'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the bottom of the 5th inning.
No hit.
Ready to go here for the start of the bottom of the 5th inning. As leadoff hitter here for Post 22, this is going to be the left fielder, number 2, Kane McLeod. As he has a walk and a ground out for him here in this game, also scoring for a run. We'll still see Brady Murrah here on the mound. 3 strikeouts, 1 in each inning that he has pitched since coming in from the 2nd inning. As he'll look down the middle, first pitch comes as McLeod. This one's going to hit him, and that will be a leadoff hit by pitch here. As McLeod will toss the bat off to the side, as they'll make it for the 8th hit by pitch for him here on the season. And this will pull in the right fielder, number 23, Tatum Giddings, here up to the plate. As for Giddings, going 1 for 2 with a strikeout and single here in this game, also tallying for a stolen base. As we're going to make sure McLeod is okay, and he is good there on first. As Giddings looks over to Coach Downs for the call sign, he will step in the batter's box. As Murrah gives the nod, takes a look over. As the first pitch comes on in, as Giddings will take a swing and a miss, and we start off here 0-1. Post 22, 5 hits on 7 runs. Sioux Falls East here, 3 hits on 4 runs. Getting set to see another one. See the next pitch here. As Murrah holding here on the mound, he's going to offer this one to the plate. This one turning inside. As Giddings will take that one for ball 1. No look over to Coach Downs over there on third base. Giddings taps on the plate, ready to see the next pitch. As Murrah fires away, McLeod off to second. This pitch is in down low with no throw able to get off there. So the count here will go 2-1, and Kane McLeod here as he will add for his 4th stolen base on the season. So Giddings steps back in the batter's box here, facing the 2-ball, 1-strike count with nobody out. Murrah the pitch. Giddings holds on the swing with that one coming up high and inside for ball 3. As will be Reagan Koskin on deck here for the Hardhats. Murrah gives the nod over to Robbins, the catcher. The 3-1 to the plate. As this one will fall in for a strike just down low there in the strike zone. So the count is full. A runner on second for Kane McLeod. Giddings waiting as Murrah takes a look over to McLeod on second. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Giddings will strike out here for the 2nd time in this game. Brings us the first out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As this will pull in. Number 20, Reagan Koskin up to the plate, is now playing over at third. As he is 0 for 1 in this game with a sacrifice fly and a strikeout looking. Kyle still remains on base there on second. As a quick step off there from Murrah. As he will make the throw over there in time at second. So McLeod will tag back up. Koskin holds the bat here on the shoulder. Waiting to see the first pitch as Murrah offers it. This one is in down the middle, as I'll be called here for strike 1. Koskin comes back in the batter's box. As Murrah, ball here in the glove. As the 0-1 pitch comes in. This one in for strike 2 here to Koskin. So on 2 pitches, 2 strikes with 1 away. After this at-bat, we'll go back to the top of the order as Braden Staper waiting here on deck. Murrah looks back, 0-2. Pitch on its way. Koskin a swing. That one is in for a base hit. As McLeod turning around third as he will come in a score. So an RBI single there for Reagan Koskin as the Hardhats now have a 8-4 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Koskin will find for his first base hit here of the game, making that for his 12th on the season. So McLeod will score his 2nd run of the game. And now Braden Staper, who will come into play, make his first at-bat here of this game. As for Staper on the season, a .356 batting average with 16 hits, 14 RBIs, and 16 runs scored. First pitch he sees, this one is taken low and outside for ball 1. Koskin will take his lead off there on first. As Murrah turns around, throws over there. Koskin comes back in sliding safe. So Staper starting off 1-0 here. As Murrah delivers the pitch. Koskin takes off to second. Now it's in for a strike. The throw not in time. So another stolen base there in the inning for the Hardhats. This one coming for Reagan Koskin, as he will now find that one for his 8th here on the season. And now a 1-1 count here for first baseman Braden Staper. As Murrah gives a nod over to his catcher. The 1-1 pitch to the plate. Staper to swing, pops this one in the air into right field. Going back for it and making the catch with Koskin tagging up from second. So that will bring us here for the second out of the inning, with Koskin going over to third. As this will now pull in Jackson Reeder here. Reeder making his 4th at-bat of the game, as he is 1 for 2, having a single, ground out, and walk. 2 runs as well. So Staper brings us the second out following the fly out to right field, as Murrah will come back in. Gives a nod over to his catcher. First pitch here comes to Reeder. Holds on the swing. He'll take that one in there for a strike. So he will start off 0-1. Reeder, the team leader in hits this season for Post 22. Sways the bat here back and forth. Murrah looks over to Koskin on third. The pitch. Reeder, the swing, just a little early, as that one goes off to the side for a foul ball. So on 2 pitches, 0-2 count here with 2 in the bottom of the 5th. 8-4 is the score in favor of Post 22. Reeder checks back in the box. Murrah says yes to the pitch here. The 0-2. Reeder a swing. That one stays fair on the first base line. It's picked up there and running over to the bag and tagging it is Jude Temet for the 3rd out here of the 5th inning. Post 22 up by 4 runs here after 5. We'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV and we'll be back for the start of the 6th inning. Ready to go here to start the 6th inning. As leadoff hitter here for Sioux Falls East is going to be the left fielder, number 8, Hudson Wiebelhaus, up to the plate, as he is 0 for 2 on a flyout and a lineout here in this game. Brixton Steen gets set and ready here for his 2nd inning pitch, as he puts the glove here over the face. And as the first offering will come in, a swing, a ground ball hit towards Koskin at third. He can't get a hold of it, and no play is there. So with the leadoff runner, he'll reach on air over at first. Post 22 now having 2 errors in this game. And now this will pull in the third baseman, number 14, Josiah Loban Jeffries, up to the plate. As for Loban Jeffries, he reached on air on his last at-bat and scored for a run as well, making his 3rd AB here in this game. Steen stands tall, offers the pitch. This one will drop in down low, and we'll start off here 1-0. Steen leans on in here with the glove on his chest. Bat up here to the shoulder and waiting. The 1-0 offering This one comes up high and tight. That one taken for ball 2. 2 pitches, 2-0 start. After Weeblehouse wasted no time, took a swing there on that first pitch, gets on there following the error. As the 2-0 on its way. A swing, and this one gets popped up as that one goes out of play, so the count here will be brought to 2-1. As Steen will get a new foul ball here, or new baseball, following the foul ball. Weeblehouse takes his lead off there on first. Steen throws the 2-1 pitch. This is Swan on a ground ball. Burris picks up at second as he'll just turn and throw to first, as that'll bring us here for the first out of the inning. That ground ball kind of turned him around for a second. He bobbled it up quickly on the pickup as he was trying to throw that one over to second, trying to get the double play, as he will just throw to first to bring us here for the first out. And now this will pull in the pitcher, number 44, Brady Murrah, up to the plate, as he walked on his first at-bat. As Steen will call here for a conversation with Josh Elder. So they get that one wrapped up, just on a quick question that Steen had. As Murrah will wait to see this first pitch here on his second at-bat of the game. Steen the pitch. This one will just be taken outside. That one goes for ball 1. Quick practice swing here outside the box for him as he'll step back in. No look over to the runner on second here on the mound. The 1-0 pitch comes. This one in down the middle. That'll be called there for strike 1. So on 2 pitches, the 1-ball, 1-strike count with 1 away. Sioux Falls trying to find a rally here, down by 4. Steen. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 there from Murrah. As Elder tosses this one back there up to the mound. As he will stand tall, takes a look to the runner on second. Steen the throw. Down the middle, swing and a miss for strike 3. So Brixton Steen will find his first strikeout here in this game. And 2 down here in the 6th. As they will find for the 12th strikeout on the year for Brixton Steen as well. As we know, now we go back here to the top of the order. This is the shortstop number 1, Cale Meyer. As he walked on his last at-bat, he is 0 for 2 here in this game. Steen the pitch, and the swing, that one is fought off for a foul ball, so the count here will go 0-1. So Koskin over at third, Reeder the shortstop, Burris at second, and Stapert at first. With Steen here on the mound. Gives the nod over to Elder. The 0-1 pitch coming, a breaking ball that just goes high and inside. That'll be taken for ball 1. As Steen waits the call here from Elder. As he'll get it, takes a look back to the runner on second. Steen looking back and forth. The 1-1 pitch coming, a swing and a foul ball. That one into the netting. So Sioux Falls down here to their last strike and the top of the 6th inning. As Ethan Nettle here on deck. As he'll go and pick that foul ball up out of the way. As Meyer. We'll wait to see here the 1-2 pitch. As Steen offers it. This one just outside, as that will go there for ball 2. On a slider that just goes outside. Plants the right foot in, looking down the middle. Bat up here the shoulder for Meyer. For his 4th at-bat here in this game, back to the top of the order for East. As he'll take a swing on this one, pops this one going up and out of play for the foul ball. So it gives him another chance here on a 2-2. A runner on second with the leadoff man in Hudson Weeblehouse. Steen will take a look over. The 2-2 on its way. A swing. Did he get him? And they do. They check the swing. So strike 3. Brixton Steen finds 2 strikeouts there in the inning. As the Hardhats will go into the bottom of the 6th. The 3 batters do up. Hudson Ogle, Josh Elder, and Brixton Steen. We'll take a quick step away here. And we'll return back for the start of the bottom of the 6th inning. Ready to go here for the start of the bottom of the 6th inning. Hudson Ogle, as he'll be the leadoff hitter here for Post 22, as he has 2 walks here on 3 at-bats in this game, and a strikeout on his first AB. This could be the last time we see Post 22 hit here in Game 2 of the doubleheader, as the Hardhats looking to get their 40th win here on the season after taking the win here in Game 1 over East. As Murrah offers the first pitch, this one coming low and inside, as I'll be taken there for ball 1 to Ogle. As Murrah plants the right foot in. As we'll go Ogle, Elder, Steen here for the start of this inning, as he'll take a swing, pops this one up in the air, and that one out of play. So the foul ball pulls the count here to an even 1 ball, 1 strike. Ogle steps in as a left-handed hitter. Murrah plants the right foot, takes a look down the middle. As he kicks the leg, the pitch. This one coming inside and low for ball 2. So Josh Elder on deck, with Hudson Ogle here waiting to see the next pitch on this at-bat. Pitch, this one high and outside as that will go for ball 3. Ogle 2 walks already for him here today. Murrah shakes no to the first one, nods yes to the second. The 3-1 pitch on its way. This one down the middle, that'll be called in there for strike 2. So Ogle will face full count here for the first batter here in the 6th inning. Holds the bat here on the shoulder, the pitch. This one in down low, that'll be taken there for ball 4. So Ogle will find a walk here for the 3rd time in this game. And this will pull in Josh Elder up to the plate.
Pitcher number 25, Josh Elder.
So Elder, who comes up, as he is 0 for 2 with a ground out strikeout and a walk 2 here in this game. Hardhats catcher steps up to the plate here as the lefty hitter. So Murrah following the leadoff walk, he'll take a look over to Ogle on first. The pitch comes in and a bunt show there from Elder, as this one will just be taken in there for ball 1. With a third baseman and Logan Jeffries coming in to play that one, trying to get there early. As Murrah looks over his shoulder to Ogle on first. As the pitch comes on in, this one down low on the turf is going to get away there from Robbins, but he'll pick up and look down to first as Ogle will return. So 2-0 start here for Josh Elder, as he's looking to try to place that bunt here. As the nod is given away, another look over to the runner on first. The pitch, Elder will place the bunt. This one's picked up by Murrah. He turns and throws to first, and the first out is there. So the sacrifice bunt, as that will move Hudson Ogle over to second base, and this will pull in second base pitcher now, number 13, Brixton Steen up to the plate.
Sacrifice brings to the plate, number 13, Brixton Steen.
Brixton Steen on his last at-bat hit for an RBI double, as he is 1 for 2 with a flyout and a walk here in this game as well. So he will hold the bat up here to the shoulder. Ogle takes his lead off there from second. Murrah the pitch. This one coming inside. That one for ball 1 here to Steen. So that one goes back up into the back up to the mound there for Murrah. Steen waiting to see the next pitch here. On its way. This one's going to get out of the glove and escapes away, so Ogle will take off there to third. It'll be a 2-0 count here for Brixton Steen as well. As will be Hallie Burris here on deck for the Hardhats. After that pitch just came in up high of the strike zone, went in and out of the glove there of Jack Robbins, and rolled out to the side, allowed enough time there for Ogle to go from second to third. One down here in the bottom of the 6th. Steen to see the 2-0 pitch. He'll take a swing. That one gets through past the first baseman, rolling into right field. As that will be for an RBI single. And Hardhats lead now 9-4. Hudson Ogle comes in to score his second run of the game, as this will be Hallie Burris up to the plate here for the Hardhats. having a walk and a strikeout here in this game. So Steen will continue with his leadoff on first. Burris will take a swing. He's going to go pop this one out of play for a foul ball. So we'll start off 0-1. Burris takes a look over to Coach Downs before he will step on in. As Murrah comes up to the mound. Another look over to Steen on first following his RBI single. Next pitch, this one down the turf. As that one will go into the glove there for ball one. Only out here in this inning came on the sacrifice bunt from Josh Elder, which advanced Ogle over to second. As Murrah looking over his shoulder, the 1-1 pitch. On its way to Burris. This one is in down low. That'll be taken there for ball two. 2-1. Murrah offers the pitch. This one in down low. A quick throw over to first. As Steen gets over there in time. As will be Kane McLeod, the left fielder, on deck here for the Hardhats. Burris, the third baseman, steps back in here facing a 3-ball, 1-strike count with 1 away. As Murrah looks towards Robbins to get the pitch call. 3-1 crosses the plate. Burris a swing, and that will go for a foul ball right in front of the Hardhats dugout. And that one rolling right back onto the field. So they'll pick that ball up and out of the way. So full count here for Burris. With Brixton Steen, the runner there on first. As Burris will check in the batter's box. As Murrah looks in down from the mound. The pitch. This one goes behind Burris as that'll be taken there for ball 4. So with the walk, that'll put runners here on first and second. And that will be 2 times here today. Burris will earn the walk, as this will pull in number 2, Kane McLeod, up to the plate. On his last at-bat, had the hit by pitch, a stolen base, and scored for a run. Kane holds the bat here on the shoulder. Murrah nods up and down, yes. First one on the way. This one is going to be in there for strike on that bottom outside corner. Cloud ready to see the second pitch as Murrah will ask for something new here to his catcher. On its way, a swing gets a piece of it there off the foul ball. So the count here will go 0-2 to number 2, Kane McLeod. New ball is given here to Brady Murrah on the mound with Tate Giddings here on deck. Steen on second, Burris on first, both of them with Steen with the base hit and Burris with the walk. As Murrah, the pitch. This one down the turf as will be taken there for ball 1. As Robbins will keep that one out in front of him. Runners will hold off on first and second here for the Hardhats. As McLeod holds the bat here on the shoulder. Nod given there from Murrah. The 1-2. On its way to the plate. As this one is just taken outside, that will go there for ball 2. A good eye there from Kane McLeod. Hit the home run back in game 1 over the left field fence for the 2-run homer. As the right-hander here on the mound turns and looks, offers the 2-2 pitch. McLeod swings, pops this one up high and out of play for a foul ball. So the count will go 2-2 here to Hardhats left fielder Kane McLeod. Fighting off here on this long at-bat. Only 1 out, 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hardhats leading by 5. The pitch, a swing and a miss, says that will go in there for strike 3. And finds the second out here of the inning. As now this will pull in the right fielder, number 23, Tate Giddings, up to the plate. For Giddings, 1 for 3 here in this game, a single and 2 strikeouts. With runners still on first and second here for the Hardhats. As Murrah looking down the middle. As the first pitch here comes to Tate, and this one is in for a strike. So the count here will go 0-1. Quick second for him here outside the box as he will come stepping back in. Hardhats having 7 hits here in this game. After putting up 13 back in game 1. Murrah looks to Steen on second. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Getting's a swing. That one stays fair, and they will tag on third base, and that will be for a ground out. So that will do it here for the 6th inning. Hardhats just 3 outs away from getting their 40th win on the season, as we're going to take our last break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 7th inning. Ready to go here to start the last inning of Game 2 of this doubleheader. As Brixton Steen will return on the mound here after throwing 2 strikeouts back in the 6th inning. As a leadoff hitter here for Sioux Falls, this is going to be the second baseman, number 4, Ethan Nettle. As he is 1 for 1 here in this game, a single and 2 walks here for Sioux Falls' second baseman. As Steen will wait for him to check in the batter's box. Hardhats up by 5 runs. As Steen the pitch, as a swing and a miss, as that will go in for strike 1. As we'll go Nettle, Lunders, and Buman here. The 3 due up for Sioux Falls. Steen the next offering. This one just goes in down low, so it evens the count here to 1 ball and 1 strike. Tap on home plate. Steen the pitch. This one down low and inside. That will go for ball 2. No swings here yet from Nettle. Holds the bat here on the shoulder. Steen offers the 2-1, a swing. That one is in for a base hit going into right field. So a leadoff single here for Nettle. He'll find for his second hit of the game, and now this will pull in the center fielder, number 11, Colin Lunders, up to the plate.
The single brings to the plate number 11, Colin Lunders.
Lunders with a walk, hit by pitch, and strikeout here in this game. Steen now worrying about a runner behind him on first. The pitch, and down low. We start off here 1-0. Brixton, who came in back at the start of the 5th inning. We saw him also pitch the 7th inning back in Game 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. That one is in for strike 1. So the count evens up here to 1 apiece. As Lunders waiting here to see the next pitch. Steen looking in the corner of his eye over his shoulder. The 1-1. Aimed down the middle. That one is called there for strike 2. 1-2 count here, just the second batter in the 7th inning. Caleb Buman, who is waiting on deck as the DH. Steen has the next pitch here ready to go. The 1-2 offering. Down low and outside for ball 2. Sioux sets back up on the mound. on first with his leadoff. The 2-2. A swing popped up high in the air into right field. Giddings going back as he is unable to make the catch, and that brings us here for the first out of the inning. The fly out there from Lunders. This will pull in the catcher number 22, Caleb Buman, up to the plate. As for Buman, he goes 1 for 2, having an RBI single, a walk, and a pop fly for him here in this game. So as left-handed batter, waits to see his first pitch here offered from Steen. As this one crosses, a swing. This is a ground ball. Reeder makes the play. Burris picks up, gets one out. The throw to first, not for 2. So 1 out away here in this game on the fielder's choice there to Caleb Buman. After Reeder, who made that diving catch to stop it, Burris picked up there at second. He tagged on the bag and threw over to first. As the double play won't get there, but down their last out. As Steen will tie his shoe here quickly. As this is number 33, the first baseman, Jude Tamat, up to the plate. On his last time up, he into a 6-3 double play. As that one happened back in the 5th inning. Steen stands tall here, offers the first pitch. This one will come up high as we start off 1-0 here to Tamat. Steen looks in down the middle. Stands straight. The 1-0. Down the middle. That one is in for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Another tap on home plate there from Tamat. The pitch. Swung on it. Ground ball hit towards Reeder at shortstop. Throws it to Burris at second. Makes the catch. And that will do it. A final score of 9-4 in favor of Post 22 as they have swept the Sioux Falls West and Sioux Falls East teams. And that will do it here for this week. As for the Post 22 Hardhats playing at 11 a.m. on Saturday in Spearfish. Check that game out, as that will do it here for the live stream on this game. Thank you all for tuning in here for these matinee games. This is Wyatt Simmons signing off, and have a great night.